I wish I had a good Scottish accent. That'd be kind of fun. Hey everybody, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and this is the first ever Scotch Night group flight. It's only a group of 3, which still counts as a group, but we're in Edinboro, up in Scotland, beautiful Scotland. I've got a nice Scotch cocktail, and waiting here in the wings we've got a nice, neat Johnny Walker Blue, which is going to prove as our destination for the flight. We're going to take off from Edinboro, check out a couple of the sites here. I've got the point of interest turned on the nav aid thing, which I've never done. It's a little bit distracting, but it makes it easier to find some of these cool custom scenery touches that Microsoft has put into this. So we're going to take a look at the Edinboro Castle, and then we're going to fly over to the Johnny Walker Distillery, try to find the distillery. I have like a rough location, and then we'll see if I can actually find the location of it. Yeah, I'm on the Western U.S. server, so please join up. And if you are watching this after the fact, you can go to the Discord where we'll plan this. And yeah, I'm excited to do more of these. I think this is kind of a fun way to enjoy an adult beverage and play around on a very cool computer program. So we might do tequila in Mexico and rum in wherever rum is made. I don't know, Caribbean. We could do some wine tasting and go, fly around France. So there's a bunch of different ways we can do this, and I'm excited to check out Scotland. Honestly, I mean, part of this is to have an excuse to go explore other regions of the world in this simulator, and have some tasty adult beverages along the way. More the merrier as well, so please load up. We're on just on the open server on Microsoft, and let's get going. We've got a few people loading up right now, and they can find us en route. But for now, we are going to depart from runway 24 here at Edinboro. And we checked out the bridges over there, and they're absolutely beautiful. But right now, we are going to take off and head to Edinboro Castle before making our way to Johnny Walker. Oh boy. Forgot how squirrely this thing is. Here we go. Alright. Early left turnout is approved. We're going to buzz the tower. Can somebody type in ! Butts, please? Anyone who's subscriber. As we buzz the tower there.
Oh, God! Damn it! Heck, twice! I want some butts!
Thank you. Perfect timing. Pilot Mike, are you getting ready to rage or what with a 4-pack of Monster? Yeah, we could do like whiskey. We could go to Tennessee. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. We could check out some gin. Go to the west coast of England. I mean, there's all kinds of cool locations we can go to. But now we are on our way to Edinboro Castle, and they did an absolutely beautiful job on this on Edinboro in particular. It doesn't look like this is Is it photogammery? Is that how it's said? Photogammery? I've said photogrammetry before, and I don't think that's right. Oh, it is right. Photogrammetry. Grammetry. Photogrammetry. This isn't photogrammetry, but it looks really nice and crisp. The trees look great. It just looks dense and beautiful. SpaceX Crew 2 launch in early morning. Oh, dude, sweet. That's some proper nerd action right there, Mike. I really, really dig that. That was like me waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning in college to watch Formula One races. That was some next level nerd stuff there. So there's Edinboro Castle. Wow, that's super pretty. Dude, how cool is this frickin' city, man? Whoa, look at that castle. Oh my god. That's amazing. Oh, we're totally landing on that. Are you kidding me? That's absolutely, that's made for us. Right there. Wow, look at how beautiful that is. Oh my god, I'm getting goosebumps. Okay, airplane time. We have to focus here. I'm safe. Adoned, it's a Scotch, it's a booze cruise, man. Oh, you're talking about, oh, for Mike. Oh. Got it. Yeah. His blood will be 100 low lead. Okay, I think we got a tailwind from this end, so we're gonna take it from the other direction here. Cole's loading up. That's so funny. I thought for sure you were talking about me like taking a sip of scotch and trying to land it on a plaza. Okay, there we go. Edinboro Castle. There we go. We're gonna land all up in you. Right on the stall horn. There we go. Just high alpha all the way down. Dude, that castle is gorgeous. Too fast.
Hello. Hi.
No, dead. Dead. Almost. Yeah, no, we're dead, but almost. Damn it. All right, we're going around. Though this is the only plane that will actually drop a wing, but it is not very easy to tell when that's going to happen. So let's go a little bit steeper. Hello, guys. Thank you very much for following. Welcome. We'll go steeper.
Hello. Hi.
Probably have to. Found it. Ooh, that's a floater.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, barely saved.
Hello. Hi.
Barely saved. Let's try from the other side, maybe.
Hello. Hi.
All right. This is super. This should be super easy. I mean, we landed in half the width of
Hi.
Edinboro.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
The Bonanza's making a run for it. The one way in.
Hello. Hi.
Uh-oh. Made it. Oh no. That's
Hello. Hi.
that's a little weird. What is going on with the
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, so that's what did it, right? Okay, so that's not as good as it's not as good as it could have been, I guess. Get up. All right, so let's check out what dynamic Earth is, and then we will head out to the West Coast. Our perilous journey. What is this? Whatever it is, it's super cool. Some kind of museum, possibly. Oh, that field would be a piece of cake. That's really cool. I did not brush up on my Edinboro, Scotland history, but I'm assuming that those are important locations since they are points of interest on the map here. Wow, just what a gorgeous city. Oh, that's the Parliament? Okay. Got it. Scottish Parliament, that's cool. See, we've got some locals, have some natives here, which is awesome. Okay, guys, let's head out to Johnny Walker. Yeah, we've smoothed out. At least for now. This is absolutely beautiful. It's at least beautiful from the sky. I have a feeling that at least on this part it's probably a little bit flat. Yell freedom. Yeah, this is gorgeous. I want to go check out the Highlands too. Who is Johnny Walker? Cool Camaro. Shame. Shame. Airport, beach airport, huh? Is it Prestwick? I always thought Loch Ness was huge and then saw the lakes in North America. Yeah, those lakes are pretty big. Yeah, it is definitely smoothed out a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it was. It could have been just a combination of the multiplayer and Edinboro, like downtown Edinboro, potentially. Yeah, I mean, they are pretty much seas. Ricky, we're on the West US server. Yeah, there's a lot of optimization that needs to be done for sure. Yeah, whenever anything like that happens, like I'm pretty happy with my build. It's fully software. They'll get there. So good. I'm 50 knots faster? Oh geez. Pick up the pace, guys. I didn't realize how fast this thing was going. It's probably why it's smoothed out, because I left you guys in the dust. Whoops. This thing's a monster. She's a monster. It's not the Scottish Grand Prix. Punch it, man. Just dump as much fuel as you got into that thing. First off, I don't know what Johnny Walker Distillery looks like, but I do have it up on Google Maps, so we'll see how close we can get to it. Yeah, I mean, this is the best. For me, this is the best to kind of do some of the sightseeing stuff, because you can land pretty much anywhere. And, you know, you can see a mountain, see a, you know, building rooftop or something, and just plop it down. Which we did at the Edinboro Castle. Dude, look at these rolling hills. God, it's so pretty. Like I said, especially from the air, this is absolutely beautiful. I think going through, you know, either the motorways or B roads, you probably have a lot of the beauty of the surrounding area is lost, because it is pretty flat. But flying around here is really pretty. Landing at campsites. Yeah, see, that's a really fun pastime. Just flying around in here to locations that you're familiar with. And we're already on the other side of Scotland. It is not very wide at all. That's pretty wild. And we are getting pretty close. Dude, it's happening again. I wonder if that, Cole, I think you're right. I really think it is. It's a bug with multiplayer. I feel like you guys have caught up and it's starting to tweak out. As soon as I was pulling away, it was fixing itself. Potentially. Nameplates but no planes. It's a little more. No, it's. Yeah, it's a little bit more erratic now. Okay, we're about 12 miles away, roughly. Or I should say potentially, because I don't know actually where it is. I'll let this thing climb pretty good. The climb performance on this is insane. Dude, this is so annoying. There's 10 miles. I mean, that's got to be it, right? It's just got to be the other planes. Let's see if I can. Yeah. Let me just try. Let me switch servers here. See if that does anything. Switch to a worse network. See, that's great. Yeah, but it's not. It has nothing to do with the load. It's the actual simulator itself. Yeah, it's not hardware based. My internet is fine. It's not being taxed at all. It's like the simulator itself is not happy. If it was like loading or being extra erratic, like it is at a interval that there is a bug in there that's not letting it, that's like doing something at a frequency that's, yeah, I switched servers and it worked fine. Now I go back to the server with people in it and it's going back to the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, yeah, it's definitely the server. I'm just gonna run on East Coast server for right now and see how that goes. Okay. We are now descending to try to hunt for Johnny Walker. Yeah, Ricky, it has nothing to do with graphics settings or computer hardware or internet speed. This is definitely a software level bug. That is too consistent of an incremental pause for it to be anything with the hardware. Like, I mean, looking at the task manager performance, like everything is super low. I mean, it's a very 3900X, 64 gigabytes of RAM, 3070. It's plenty beefy, and it was working fine until multiple planes hopped into the server, and then it decided to act up. And that is, yeah. See, like it's running now, perfectly fine. Okay, let's try to find Johnny Walker. Whoa. And I believe this is where. This might be a little bit too close to. Yep, Johnny Walker's over there. And it's a little bit too close to the ocean. That's Glasgow. I knew this was going to be. Although that is also 10 miles away, so maybe not. Yeah, that might be our spot potentially. This is the fun and not so fun part of trying to find something just with pilotage. I don't know, that still looks pretty close. Oh yeah, okay, so that is definitely behind us. Like the looks of that little town. That little town looks nice. Okay, what are some distinguishing features of Kilmarnock. That's a tough one. Kilmarnock. Okay. So for that, Glasgow coming down. We need to find. Looks like a main road there. Oop, that looks like that could be. Yeah, I think I had it right the first time. Yep, that's it. Alright, so it's right at the end of this little park here, Dean Castle Country Park. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so here's where Johnny Walker is. We found it. Kilmarnock. I love all the locals. You guys, Kilmarnock. Oh, that's awesome. So, yeah. Yeah, but just right at the end there. Dude, that's super cool to be able to find this. That was close, nice. Damn it! That was the headquarters. Did I find the wrong headquarters? Oh, son of a bitch! That's what happens when you are rushing to prep for a stream and don't do research. Oh, okay, got it. Stutters are coming back. Did you guys switch to East server too? Yeah, we got at least one. Dude, that's so lame. It's really bad. Mother fricker. East, west, see now the west is. Yeah, dude, this is definitely a multiplayer server thing. As soon as I switch servers, it gets better. And then it'll degrade. Dude, how cool is this? Alright, so their headquarters might be here. Distillery is not here. Yeah, it looks like one of these buildings at least was Johnny Walker. Somewhere over there. Was, is, might be. Looks like a cute little town, though. Yeah, that's cool. Cool little manors down there. Former colleague is from that town? Dude, that's crazy. That's so random. It's beautiful. Okay, so let's have Let's toast to a buggy but fun first drink night group flight. Oh, that's so good. Oh man. Johnny Walker Blue. Oh, that's so tasty. Oh, I haven't had that in a while. That's absolutely delicious. Holy crap. Oh, yeah. Cheers. Cheers, cheers. Dude, this is effing beautiful. Wow. That is so cool. Oh, and that scotch is unbelievably tasty. It's cool, man. I've said this so many times when we venture outside of SoCal, but the ability to have this level of scenery wherever you go in the world is astounding to me, and it's amazing. I mean, like Dilly and Laszlo, I mean, this is your neck of the woods, and you've got colleagues that go to these cool little towns, and I mean, it's amazing to be able to, especially now with, travel being restricted, as much as it has been. What a cool way to explore the world a little bit, and like, just, it's not the same, obviously, but having a beverage, a local beverage, and flying around this area, I can't think of anything more fulfilling that you can do out of a video game with people too. I mean, that's the cool part, as well as we're not just doing this by ourselves. We have people following along with us, in multiplayer, and just like enjoying this beautiful scenery and this cool, super cool technology. It's awesome. It's really awesome. Except when it stutters like a bastard. Or just full on freezes. Wow. So that was a scenery load in. That was a scenery load in. And those I don't really mind as much. They'll iron that out at some point, but it's when it gets into that boom, 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 like that's something totally different. I'll take a little like stutter and load in situation. That's okay. I mean, it's not okay. It's a little bit just easier to take, I guess. Yeah, dude, that scotch is really good. I haven't had that in so long. I completely forgot how it tastes, and it's so good. Wow, that's so good. Johnny Walker Black is a great daily driver. That's special, though. Really, did you download the UK scenery pack, Laszlo? You have to go into the marketplace. It's free, but you do have to download it separately. It sounds like you may have missed that step. Yeah, there you go. It is in the world update, but you have to download the world updates separately. So, like Japan, you have to go in and actually download Japan. Then you got to do, UK, US, France. You have to download those all separately. Dilly, what do you mean? The difference in London from... World Update 3. Yeah, got it. Flying high. And Flyer Joe, welcome aboard. I had the alerts turned off for a little bit because there was some weird stuff happening there. But welcome, guys. Yeah, I missed that step as well originally when I for Japan. Figured it out, but yeah, if you don't do that, it's not gonna update. So at which part does it kind of cross over the border into the Scottish Highlands? When does that situation start? I mean, we could be in Loch Ness pretty quick. Just above Glasgow, so we're like pretty close to crossing the border into the Highlands. I mean, I would imagine that this is Highland-ish, right? Once we get into these fjords here, get north of Glasgow Airport, and you will hit Loch Lomond, then Loch Ness. I thought Loch Ness was up by Inverness. Isn't it that really long one up by Inverness? Whoop. Gotta re-trim this thing. Holy crap. There we go. That's a little bit better. What a beautiful countryside. Have a point of interest down there, huh? Mount Stewart House. God, that's cool. Just stuck right out there. God, that's so cool. I do like those tags when it's when it's a flight like this. Normally I would not like that, but it is kind of cool to be flying and made aware of points of interest as you pass. That's pretty nice. I'm gonna look up where Loch Ness is. I thought it was the long dude. Oh yeah, it is. It is the one that I was thinking of. All right. Let's maybe see if we can get there. Oh yeah. We can totally get there. All right, guys. We are off to Loch Ness. We can absolutely get there. Here we come, Nessie. That's really funny. It's like Sweden, British Columbia.
Hello. Hi.
Really pretty. Neo Barnaby, what's happening? Nessie. Man, look at all these cool little towns here. That is so fun. Is it an add-on, or did they actually add it to the world update? I thought it was added with the update. I might be completely mistaken. But yeah, I thought it was actually added to the sim itself. And look at all these cool little towns on these peninsula. Back in December. Yeah, okay. I thought that they added it, but I could be wrong. Yeah, if someone could look that up, that'd be awesome, because I mean, it would be a pretty easy thing for them to add, I would think, but I mean, they've got flocks of flamingo, so what's a little dinosaur? Yeah, this is going to be awesome. What a cool way to explore Scotland. We've got the western coast, the fjords and the highlands. Taking off from Edinboro, checking out some castles. This is pretty cool. Performance issues, knock on IKEA particle wood, have kind of taken a break for the minute. Still got some guys in tow, that's cool. As soon as I say that, the stutters come back. You bastard. There's got to be some freaking crazy driving roads around here. Right. This seems to help a little bit, switching to different servers. It's very annoying though. Reminds you of John Gruden? Is that what does John Gruden say that? And how do you know who Gruden is? What sunglasses do you use? Roman, I used to always get the like $5. You're an NFL podcaster? Jesus, Dilly, I didn't know that. I used to always get like the $5 mall kiosk sunglasses. I finally just bought a pair of Ray-Ban aviators, like the mirror lens ones, and I like those a lot. I don't know why I got them. I just was like, I'm gonna get a nice pair of sunglasses, and I've been so against spending money on sunglasses because I'm the same way. Like I'll just hello. I'll immediately lose them. But yeah, I can't really make any recommendation there. I need another angle of a talk episode for sure. I have some ideas on that. I don't. But yeah, that's a great idea. Sunglasses for clumsy people. Had the thicker frames which would break the seal on the A20s. Okay. I've heard that like the Flying Eyes glasses are pretty nice. They were expensive too, not as expensive as the Ray-Bans were, but I don't know. I just got them. Still have the receipt in the case just because I'm like still not 100% convinced, but yeah, I got some Oakleys. They're okay. I mean, like, just glasses and sunglasses in general are such a ripoff. I mean, $180 whatever for a pair of sunglasses is completely ridiculous. There's no reason that they should be that much. It's just like a style brand thing. That's it. And to me, Oakley is like I have a pair of Oakleys, and I feel this like they're fine, but are they better than like I don't know, just like a regular sport sunglasses? Not dude, it depends on what Ray-Bans, man. The Ray-Bans I got were like I paid $200 for my Ray-Bans. Not necessarily proud of that fact, but they were more expensive than the Flying Eyes that I looked at. I mean, I wanted to. I did like the idea of supporting, like an aviation specific company, and I just was like, I don't know, like I wasn't in love with the style of any of them. But yeah, like the flexible whatever they call those temple things is a cool idea, but I didn't like the way they looked. Yeah. I almost actually did like a custom Ray-Bans on their website. That's pretty fun too. Some cool custom ones. I don't know. I am not good with that stuff. It to me it seems like such a waste. But it's kind of fun. I mean, it's on your face, so you really have to get something that you like, that fits your style, fits your face, is comfortable, works with what you're trying to do. So I mean, it can be an important decision if you're even half as vain as I am. as I'm wearing like blue light filter glasses. Like an idiot. These are actually really nice. My eyes were bothering me. Like, my office has fluorescent lights on all the time, and it just, oh my god, it's so bright. I'm staring at a screen all day long with bright fluorescent lights on. It's just brutal. So coming home and then spending another couple hours staring at a computer screen with a ring light blasting my face is just super cool. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, this is fun. This is nice and relaxing. Dude, this is some good bush flying out here, though. You go wherever you want. Well, I'm a little bummed that the performance was not great with the multiplayer stuff. Hopefully that gets ironed out before we do this again. Scotch night is good, so I think we'll call this like drink night group flight. I think is kind of a cool little name, and then we'll have like. Because I think if we do like tequila night group flight, that actually does sound good. Oh yeah, I talked myself out of it. So we'll call this in general. We'll call it drink night group flight. Will be like the generic term for it. Then we'll have the specific. Oh, is that a dam there? Yeah, that is dammed up. That's cool. Then we'll have each individual drink type. The actual specific drink. So we'll have, tequila night group flight or wine night group flight or whatever. And pick an appropriate location. Okay, Nightbot, we got it, dude. Oh, I bet that's so pretty to drive through there. Look at some of these roads, little bridges over that creek. Wow. Yeah, we are just right in the Highlands here. Prioritized by where any Discord members are. Cool to have people local. The local backup is great for sure. Yeah, that little river, her lake is dammed up. That's cool. Yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. Dude, we can have some room temperature beer and go fly around London. Or actually more accurately, tea. But there's not really any booze in that. So, sorry, Dilly. But we could go to like the West Coast. Why can't I think of what's the city on the west, the port city on the West Coast? Help me out. I want to say it's on, not Bristol, on the like southwest coast. Yeah, cider, but also gin too. I think Bristol is closer to cider. But I was thinking of I'm blanking on the name of the city, the port city that has all of the gin. Yeah, not Liver. No, Liver. That's way too north. No, I'm thinking like Land's End southwest. Yeah, Plymouth. That's it. Yeah. Yep. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, they've got a lot of gin there, right? Yeah, from what I read, or I mean, I didn't read from the videos I saw. Let's be honest, because Plymouth was a big port, trading route. They get botanicals from all over the world, and that's kind of where where gin began as like I'm gonna completely butcher the origins of that. It's really not important, but just all the botanicals from around the world that came in through Plymouth were used to create gins. Princess Yachts is in Plymouth. Those are nice. Dilly, have you seen James and Oz Drink to Britain? That show is so good. That's where all of my British drink trivia comes from, or knowledge comes from. God, dude, this is just freaking gorgeous. That show is so good. James and Oz Drink to Britain. I think it's the third season, or the third series that they did together that was alcoholic drink related. Did you just splatter yourself on the side of a mountain, Tech? No. The others were, they did a wine trip in France, and then they did a wine trip in California, actually. We're actually getting pretty close to Loch Ness. This is freaking crazy how cool this looks. Not yet. It's coming though, right? Yeah, right down there, that whole valley, that goes all the way to Loch Ness and Inverness, which you can probably actually see to the other side. God, I didn't realize how narrow it was. I mean, there's the west coast, and I mean that's the east coast, and we're up at 6,500 feet. That's pretty crazy. That is not that long, relatively speaking, from one end to the other. Still a long ass drive from England for sure, from London, but I didn't realize how narrow this is. Yeah, so are these interconnected? Is that kind of why they're called locks? Yeah, so can you get a boat from one end to the other? Are there actual locks? Yeah, how long of a drive is that? That's got to be 8 hours plus, 8, 9, 10 hours. Yeah, I guess it would be probably closer to 6, 7 maybe, actually. Probably like LA to San Francisco, distance-wise. Yeah. Cool little lakes up in the middle there. Birmingham and the stretch between that and Manchester is enough as it is. It's not the M1, is it? No, that's like... Oh, no, yeah, it is the M1. No, M6, okay. M1 is to the east, got it. Yeah, I wonder if you can take... I mean, it doesn't look like you can. It looks like they are interconnected, but it's not really traversable by boat. But they do... it does look like they feed into one another. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, this is not a bad flight. Those valleys are unbelievable. I just love these cool little towns, the mouth of these rivers. Yeah, unbelievably beautiful. Everything that I've seen and heard about the Scottish Highlands are just that, like, they're just beautiful. Yeah, we're way up in the Highlands. So cool. I have a feeling we're going to get a point of interest tag here pretty soon. Oh, I think you can get through some of them with the boat, if I remember correctly. There are locks at the south end of Loch Ness. Yeah, it just looks like here, like there's a lot of well, that could be a little canal there. Yeah, okay, so that is a canal. So that one for sure. This other river right here, you know, has this riverbed exposed. But yeah, those are definitely locks. That's cool. So yeah, they built a canal that parallels what looks like more of a natural river. So that's cool. Yeah, so there's a parallel. So you might be able to get there because yeah, that opens out into the Atlantic. And is that a bridge or another one? That's a bridge. And yeah, I think these are interconnected, man. Because that's for sure a man-made canal and lock right there. So cool. This is another amazing example, and I had done some North Sea. Yeah, oh, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, the Atlantic is on the west coast. I'm looking to the west there. Yeah. I had known that Loch Ness was really, really narrow, like all the way down. And I think it's super deep too, because that's just a glacial gash right in the earth. So I think that's really, really deep. But it's another example of something that, I mean, everybody knows Loch Ness. Everyone's probably heard that, and the Loch Ness Monster, and Nessie, like we've all probably heard that at some point. But how many people have actually seen it or looked at it on a map? Probably not too many, and I think it would be surprising to see how narrow the thing actually is. Kind of like Lake Como. Like Lake Como was very, very narrow. But I feel like that there's more imagery regarding, you know, on the towns and the surrounding area, and to be able to see the Alps, and it's kind of the geography is part of the allure there. This, you know, is more legend and not necessarily geographically based. So I can see never having seen how narrow this is. So yeah, there are some locks there as well. Little man-made canal. Dude, that is cool. And they're not very big, so I can't imagine that they're used for much commerce. That's probably, if I had to guess, more tourism. I could be completely wrong. It could be small fishing boats going in and out of there all freaking day long. Cruises, okay. I can maybe see if there was some benefit to, you know, like fishing out in the Atlantic more, and the closest big city is Inverness, and going there, but cruises, day trips, that seems way more practical. And there it is. There's Loch Ness. That's pretty wild. Welcome to Loch Ness, everybody. That deserves a little sip of scotch. That's really good. Yeah, they're not very wide. Yeah, it's from glaciers. Like this whole region was carved out by glacial activity. So this whole valley was just carved out by a receding glacier, which is why they're so deep. Like Loch Ness is, I believe, incredibly deep, and that's just from a gigantic glacier just tearing through this whole area. But yeah, so that valley has those I think 3 lakes, technically 3 lochs. Trees are, God, they did such a good job on the trees. All right, let's go buzz Nessie. Ooh, is that an airport? Oh, that is totally an airport. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Average depth is 132 meters. Whoa. Is that a plane on the ortho tile? Yeah, oh yeah. Oh my god, look at how gorgeous that looks. Oh my god, that is insanely pretty. Wow, this is a nice long runway too. Wow. That is so cool. Whoa, trim. Yeah, look at that little plane on the tile there. Wow, that is so cool. And that's where the Grand Tour set up. I think, yeah, they set up their tent there, right? It was right in that field, I think. Yeah, it's freaking pretty. Oh my god. Yeah, I haven't done Paris yet. I have to check that out soon. Dude, that's so cool. That little runway was awesome. If there's a castle and it's on here, we will be made aware of it. I do have the points of interest markers on. Yeah, they for sure were at the south end there. That's so cool. What a gorgeous, gorgeous place. Wow. 226 meters is a... That's deep, dude. That is deep. What is that? What's up, Stan? What's that in feet? Is that? It's pretty close to 700. Because that is freaking... That's a deep ass lake. That is a deep ass lake. Oh my god. Ate Taco Bell for lunch today. Cinnabon delights. Yeah, dude, that sounds very regrettable. Sounds very, very regrettable. Oh, look at that road along the shore there. Those trees, God, it looks so good. That is freaking crazy how pretty this is up here. Looks like I'll be getting Taco Bell tomorrow. You can water ski. The northwest coast is beautiful, sandy beaches and clear water. That's probably some kind of little castle or something there. Perky, we are in just over Loch Ness. We are about to land safe and sound in Inverness. So is there a canal? There's gotta be, right? There's gotta be some kind of canal. I had to do a brief at work after lunch. What's up, Crow? Pretty soon, Perky. We've been cruising for a while. Oh, and by pretty soon I mean we're dead stick. So close to our destination. All right, we'll give ourselves fuel after we land, but we'll dead stick this. I completely forgot about fuel. When are we gonna land? Boom. Tons of energy. This won't be a total walk in the park. But let's... I just looked and realized I got nothing left in these tanks. Yeah, we've all been just like flying around at full power, forgetting that we have airplanes. Oh, I didn't trim it enough. Damn it. And there it is. Look at how nice that grass looks though. There it is. I tried to not use any flaps, and I didn't trim. Whoopsie. That that deserves...
I'm fly. I'm pilot.
Whoa. It just came in too hot on the nose, and I didn't have... it wasn't trimmed properly, so I didn't have enough back pressure to save it. Oh, how do I flip it back? Y. Used Y. It's a good spot to beach it though. So let's try to land on this one. And I'll actually trim it this time. So no flaps. I'll get back down to the speed that we were. So managing, we had the stall horn going. We don't want to hit that farm equipment there. So trim more, trim it more, trim it more. Now you got back pressure to keep the nose up. And there you go. It's not hard when you do it right. And sometimes the way that it wants to be done is different than you would do it in real life, but yeah, I did not give it enough trim. Yeah, that should not have resulted in a flip. God, this Scotch is freaking good. Yeah, this thing will just land on a freaking dime. You can be just barreling it in. Like check this out. So right now I'm at 1,200 feet. I'm right above that brown line. That brown line right there. I can go full speed at that. Chop the power. Go full slip. Nose up. As soon as we hit the white arc, go full flaps. And as long as you're trimming all the way down, you'll stop on a frickin' dime. So you just have to manage the energy correctly. But yeah, pitch, power, slipping, flaps, especially in something as light as this, you can really like stop on a dime. You know, and even just be hauling ass, or you know, at first and bleed off speed. And we do that in the real plane as well. If you come in a little bit low, fast and low, and you know, like there's a margin of safety when I say low, not like scraping the rooftops or anything, but if you shade it a little bit low, pull the power, pull nose up, that's a cool little house right there. You know, your pitch is going to bleed off a lot of that airspeed, and then as soon as you're safe to put in flaps, you hit the flaps and you're good to go. And then, you know, in a plane like the Bonanza, you have also the prop and the gear, which you can use to help slow you down as well. You know, I joke that the gear in a Bonanza is basically like speed brakes, because they're 155 knot gear down speed. So if you're doing 176 downhill, you pull the power back, pop the prop, pitch up a little bit, get it to 155. So all you need to do is bleed off 20 knots of speed, throw the gear, then you're decelerating a bunch, and then you're just riding the trim all the way down, and then start adding in flaps when you get into the appropriate speed. And that enables you, that technique in this plane enables you to go like, oh look, golf course, power back, full slip. It's really draggy, so let's get the nose up, gear safe, or you know, flap safe speed, and then you can, like, I mean, we're halfway down that. We're at the tee box, you know, and you can like just rip it down and be completely within the you know, safe speeds for the plane. You know, I mean, it's hard on the airframe for sure, but it's a fun trick to do that when you kind of understand the altitudes and where it's safe to do that. And there's a practical use for that as well. So let's say you have an engine out and you're directly over the spot you want to land, and you might have, I don't know, let's just say like you're in a canyon or a valley or something, and you don't have space to like circle to bleed off your altitude or energy. You can, you know, come in a little bit low, keep the speed up, and then trade that little bit of altitude that you have for that energy, and make a landing spot that otherwise, you know, you'd have to circle to land on, or do something different. So it's kind of, each plane I think has a different degree of being able to do that. Like a 172, you can do it, and you know, like, it's really fun to slip a 172. So, you know, getting in that like slip attitude, slowing the, you know, pitching up, slowing the plane down enough to get in the flaps, you know, and then once you've got the flaps, you can just kind of, you know, use that full slip to slow down and get rid of that altitude as well. And in this plane, it's just like super exaggerated. So I'll use, so this is straight in finesse here. So I'll hit it right at, like, I'll go full speed, like VNE, until the runway. Once we hit the runway, I will go power idle and not bust the white arc, and see how far it takes, how long it takes to actually land the plane. And this plane is obviously an extreme case too, because it's so light and draggy, naturally that it's gonna, you know, just the power off will slow it down. You overstress the pits, man. That's like impossible. Dude, this is a pretty runway, pretty airport too. Okay, so full speed. Full speed. Full power, full power, full power. And runway power idle. That's full VNE. It's like ridiculous. That is so freaking funny. And I still had to power up to get to the taxiway. Was that wasn't the first taxiway, was it? Yeah, first taxiway. Power up for the first taxiway. What's up, below? Yeah, it's kind of nice to not have the green screen. I've been going non-green screen for a while, and I kind of like it. Do something boring like fly around 29 palms. Better than having an engine out over Loch Ness. Right on, dude. And you're in, remind me, below Birmingham, right? That's super cool, dude. Montgomery, okay, cool. That's awesome. That's really cool. Oh man, this scotch is so tasty. What a freaking surprisingly, well, maybe I shouldn't say surprisingly. That's not a fair characterization, because I'm not really that surprised that Scottish Highlands was fun. This is Johnny Walker Blue. Johnny Walker Blue label. Oh, and it's so good. It's so good. What a flight. What a freaking flight. We're going to have to do that again. So you guys let me know in the Discord when we plan the next one what you think our next location's going to be. Because I think that's really fun and a good way to explore new areas. Yeah, I like that a lot. I'm going to buy me some American honey this weekend. Nice. That's awesome. All right, what is this? Oh, nice. LAX. Oh, that is cool. You know, I think I've seen these somewhere, or like something similar. Yeah, that's super cool. I like that a lot.